Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
All right, time for some facts to make your brain go. And these will keep you in the know if you're a single person dating and people mention something like this. This is my kind of relationship going on. These dating terms, I don't know how many have really happened to people, but you be the judge when we go through them here. I teased grim keeping. And Kenzie and Case made a guess on that. We'll save that one for last.
Okay.
I'll just explain the other four first. Yap trapping.
Okay.
Now, yap trapping is when someone just talks about themselves on a date and doesn't ask any questions about you when you're on the date.
Yap trapping?
Yap trapping. Mm-hmm. And I think, again, before that term, everybody has experienced a date like that, I think, right? Where someone just talks about themselves and never wants to get to know you, and you're waiting for that moment, and you start picking up your phone, looking at it like, all right, I get out of here.
Yeah. No, I have an exact image of a restaurant and everything in my mind as you're talking about that.
Yeah.
Not good.
Case, you experienced that?
I feel like when I was a single man a long, long time ago.
Wow, so long ago.
I know, 2 years next week.
Wow.
I know. I experienced the opposite, where I'd be trying to spin plates and do dances, and I would try to pull anything out of the people I was sitting across the table from. And the problem is, a lot of the time, these people had nothing to say.
These people.
These people. You know what I mean. You know what I mean when I say these people.
Oh, of course.
The young singles in Chicago.
Yes, of course, exactly.
I'm sure I'm guilty of it, but a lot of the time I'd be like, all right, give me something. I'm a personality for a living. Give me something to work with, and I would get absolutely nothing.
I'll tell you,
Right.
as I have not been single for 7 years and a month and a half, it'll be 7 years. The thing I used to do that would work is I used to do show prep, like for the show, for a date.
100% yes.
Have a couple things that you can really be entertaining
Really?
with. Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
You had to put that much effort into it?
Yes. I wanted to meet somebody for the rest of my life. And so I would sit there and at least in case the date went like Case is talking about, where the other person is saying nothing, that I could at least have a couple things to go with and have entertaining conversation, even if it was with myself, to go with, to maybe draw something out of the person, to say, oh, I've had that experience or something too. And I ask a lot of,
yeah.
and also ask a lot of questions. I think it's good to inquire about the person you're sitting with.
I would have 10 trivia questions ready and play Klash with Kenzie with them just in case they had nothing to say.
I just never thought about it that much if I went on a date.
Really?
That's pretty privilege. That's you, and that's not a critique.
How is that pretty privileged?
Kenzie,
Maybe I'm just a good conversationalist where I don't have to prep to talk.
No, Brian and I,
What?
going on dates, we'd have to fight for our lives. We'd have to fight for anything. We'd have to come prepared. You can show up and look pretty and people are going to be interested in you. It's not that easy for people like Brian and I.
That's
That's
right.
not true. That's so not, like, it's not. Because what does that have to do? What does prepping conversation have to do with looks?
I'm just saying that you don't know what you're getting into with a person you're going to sit with for a couple hours at dinner.
And I would imagine you both went out with pretty people at one point, at least. Of
course.
You're both with pretty people, so I would assume prior to that, at least one other person was pretty.
Yeah. Pretty doesn't mean good conversationalist, though. And when you're sitting down there.
Like, okay. I'm trying to figure out, like, were they so boring just because they were pretty? That was pretty privilege?
There's certainly some people, and he wasn't saying that about you.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you're doing your job. You're holding up your end of the bargain by showing up. You show up. Your part of the date is done. You've won. It's people that look like Brian and I that are like, all right, we got to bring something to the table here. We better have a show plan ready and try to win these ladies over with our personality.
Oh, now you're going too far. You're lumping me in too much with you.
Okay. Did you guys ever? Because this happened to me after a date once. We were on a date, and I'm like, this isn't the best. Like,
Sure.
I'm probably not going to go out with it again, but that's fine. Like, he was nice, right? And we went, he's like, oh, I want to go to this place with my friends. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll just get a ride from there. That's fine. So we go to that place. And he started telling everyone there that I was his girlfriend.
Wow, first date?
Yes.
Nice.
And I'm like, like, I don't even know him that well. Like, I do not know his middle name. I got nothing. I'm
Probably
like,
didn't know his last name at that
I
point.
was like, what is happening? They're, how long have you guys been together? I'm like, tonight. We are not.
That's funny. I like that.
Did you guys ever do that to a girl? Like, maybe he thought I wouldn't hear, but I'm like, I don't know. I'm sitting here, like.
Thinking of popping the question next week.
Oh my God.
Maybe he thought I wouldn't hear.
That's great. All right, here's a couple more we'll get to before we tell you what grim keeping is in the dating world. So, freak matching. connecting with someone that not a good term for these days right now. Diddy, I'm looking in your direction. Freak matching. It basically is what
Freak
that.
off.
Yeah, people that do the same kind of things. Like they're a little weird. They might think themselves weird alone, but when they get with this person, they've matched with a freak.
Well, there's a trend on TikTok, and it's, is somebody going to match my freak? And you pick out like a weird, annoying thing about yourself.
Yeah.
Like, say you want, I do this on a plane. I want to watch the same movie as my husband, and I want it to start at the exact same time. So we're like watching the movie together.
Wow.
That's like that's one of my weird things. So like, can you match my freak, baby?
Freak.
Let's the movie at the same time.
Here's another one. Being smutton. SMUTTEN, like being smutton. And this kind of goes a little bit what you're talking about, Kenzie. When you fantasize about things, from shows or movies happening in real life in your date with your person. So not exactly what you're talking about there, but basically, let's say for me, it would have been the movie Swingers,
Okay.
with Vince Vaughn. Those things were just like, we used to actually go to bars and try to start those scenes in movies. From Swingers. If you know the movie Swingers, Case will watch it someday. He'll understand it.
You're no better than like a LARPer, a live-action role player. They might dress up and be Civil War reenactors. You're just dressing up as Vince Vaughn and trying to reenact his movies.
100%.
If someone's thing at the bar was just pretending they were Vince Vaughn, I'd be so annoyed. Like, how dumb do you think I am? Do you think you're Vince Vaughn?
Well, I'm telling you what, it worked about 48% of the time. I have the stats. I have the
48%
spreadsheet.
of the time, it works every time.
Sticking with a capital CK, it's pursuing someone after looking past an initial ick. That's why the CK, the ICK is capitalized.
I get it.
So they have something that's ick, but
ick.
there must be a lot of other.
Like if they pretended they were Vince Vaughn at the bar.
Possibly.
But then they seemed nice, I guess.
Possibly. And finally, grim keeping, which I'll give Dodger Boy credit here, checked in on the text line, is grim keeping that she's an absolute nightmare, but you keep her because what that ass do. I'm quoting the text exactly there.
Is that what it means?
That's what Dodger Boy thinks it means. That's not what it means.
I thought it meant something different.
No, grim keeping means, and you guys guessed it was, what'd you guys guess? I forgot.
Keeping track of all your fights, kind of
Yes.
like using them later, you know?
Nothing to do with that. It means bonding with someone over your shared dislikes. All the stuff
that's
that
fun.
you hate, they hate, and you guys get together and all you talk about is stuff you hate.
You know what's interesting is when you're with somebody for a long time, you start to notice the things in the world that they hate, and the things they hate, you're like, oh, I'm gonna send this to my husband because I know it'll like it. Like, it's just funny that like there's like this bond that's created over their hatred for things.
Yeah.
Actually, you start to have that with everybody. Like, there's a restaurant, I'm not gonna say it, that Case hates because the owner of it, it was his dog that attacked Case's dog.
Oh, yeah, the restaurant that I pursued legal action with. Yes, go ahead. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Well, it's under the court still going. We can't talk about it for about 7 more
every time
years.
I see it though, I go, oh, Case, even though it has this negative thing.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I won't eat there
Yep.
because of my Casey case.
Yep.
Like, it's like an endearing thought pops in your head, even though it initiated from hate.
I will say, one of the first things I bonded with my wife on our first few dates, and this wasn't, I don't want to use the word hate, because hate is so negative. It's so much. Like, I wouldn't want to be with someone that you just hate everything all the time together.
The word hate does have negative connotations. You're right, Brian.
Hot take.
Well, I mean, hate is strong. You can say, I don't like that person, or they're blah, but hate means
Whatever. Don't take it so serious. If you take it so serious, like, my mom does that to me. I can't believe you said hate. I'm like, would you relax?
I agree with your mom. It's too much. It's too much.
Not
Visceral.
Too much. I didn't say they should burn in hell.
Well, it's
So
almost like saying someone's hot. People have abused the word hot. Like everybody's hot all of a sudden. Not everybody's hot. Not everybody's even close to hot.
Are you going to be the gatekeeper on that?
You know what I'm saying? So not everybody's, or hate is just all the way to the 10. Save hate for what you really hate. Like I hate the White Sox right now because they keep winning and costing me money to buy tickets for listeners. Boy, do I hate the White Sox.
Well, what did you bond over? Disliking a lot.
Not even that, but in the world of we would hang out and we just mocked everybody in the places we were at.
It's fun.
To us. And so it's not hate, but it was having fun with people at their expense that they didn't know.
I like, if there's nothing else to talk about, I like to go through table by table and guess people's jobs.
Similar.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Based off their tendencies.
Yeah. Or this guy must be rich. What's he do? Owns a boat company or something?
Well, if you see a guy really being diligent about his fork and knife, it's probably a lawyer. He's his hands dirty.
Yeah. So it's
very
fun.
Prestigious.
Very fun. All right, well, there you go. So maybe you're in one of those relationships, maybe you're not, but if someone brings it up, you'll know what it means.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101. You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Klash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin. Q101.
Here we go for Dashboard Confessional Tickets. We have Mike checking in from Frankfurt. Mike, ahoy, tell us something about yourself.
Ahoy, what's going on? I'm just a FedEx driver out here just trying to make a living.
Hey, man, don't say just a FedEx driver. You deliver everything that we buy. We consume, we overspend, we go in debt, and you deliver it.
Yeah, you're not wrong there. I deliver everything.
Now, last year we heard through some union contract negotiations that UPS drivers can make up to $180,000 a year if they work pretty much every hour of the day. Is FedEx, comparable to that salary?
Oh, no, it's like a quarter of that.
A quarter?
Well, maybe
Hot
half.
trucks, baby.
Yeah, you gotta move on to Brown. What can Brown do for you? Pay you more.
Their tattoo policy is a little unnerving. So.
Look where those have gotten you.
Dare I ask the question, what kind of tattoos do you got?
Oh, I'm just covered. Neck, hands, everywhere, so they don't allow that.
Oh, can't you wear a turtleneck?
In the summer?
Yeah, but $180,000. I'd sweat my ass off for that. All right, man.
Yeah, you're right.
We love you, brother. So first 1 to 5 wins. Listen carefully. If Kenzie gets one wrong, you can steal a point. She can do the same to you. Call heads or tails right now, Mike.
Tails never fails.
It doesn't fail. Tails is the winner right now. All right, Mike, we start with this question. What astronomer is mentioned in the Queen song Bohemian Rhapsody?
Galileo.
I like this guy.
Oh, love it.
You gotta sing it. You can't just say it.
Yeah. To Kenzie, what is the capital of the state of Utah?
Probably Salt Lake City.
Can you name another city in Utah?
No.
I can't either.
That's what I was hoping.
Yeah. They did
Fingers crossed, baby.
They did the right thing. Can you name one case?
I thought I could.
At first, I was going to say Reno, but that's in Nevada.
I almost said Denver.
What?
What's another city in Utah?
All right, I just looked up. Oh, huge one. We're messing up right now. Park City. That's bougie.
Yeah, that's for rich people because it's a
I've
beautiful.
never heard of it.
Well, if you're a skier,
Moab, I guess is a city. That's a big one.
I never heard of that one. But
That's the one where people take all the pictures, like the canyon-y thing.
Oh, yeah.
The Moab Desert.
probably doesn't exist like Red Rocks. People with these pictures.
It's all AI.
It exists.
Well, Park City for the snowboarders and skiers out there. That's one of the best
that's
spots.
bougie.
Yeah, really good.
That's the money, honey.
All right, 1-1 back to Mike.
You can just go to Alpine Valley. It's closer and cheaper. You can do that. Mike, what is the name of the mansion where Elvis Presley died?
Oh, that's Graceland.
Graceland. He died on the toilet.
All right.
Let's see here. Kenzie, actors Ed O'Neill and Sofia Vergara were married to one another on what ABC sitcom?
Modern Family.
Yeah, funny show. 2-2. Mike, what author created the characters of Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn?
Ooh, is that Mark Twain?
It is Mark Twain. We got a game here. Kenzie, what is the name of the Reese's branded cereal?
Reese's Puffs.
Reese's Puffs, 3-3. Mike, what is the name of a place where projectors are used to show the night sky?
Hang on. Something tipping my tongue. Observatory?
No. Oh, sorry. Kenzie.
Planetarium.
Planetarium. Like Adler Planetarium. And that goes back to Kenzie now?
Now, Kenzie can win with a correct answer. This is tough for Mike. He was on a roll, but not anymore. 4-3, Kenzie can win dashboard tickets and give everybody a shot at them right now.
Kenzie. Which movie studio has a roaring lion as its logo?
MGM?
MGM is right. Mike, I'm so sorry.
It's all good. Just happy to be here.
Is that right? What a guy.
I like him.
You keep delivering packages and keep getting tattoos. You're all good in our book.
Appreciate y'all. Have a good one.
Now listen, you can hang up and still have a chance to win these Dashboard Confessional tickets. So we have those coming up in 3 minutes after Cannons. Everybody listening, if you want to go to that show, stay right here.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101, about 6 minutes away from 8 a.m., and that is your next chance to get the tickets. So you get tickets to the United Center for the Wednesday, October 2nd 21 Pilots show, and then you get in the lounge, the exclusive historic event with Tyler Joseph from 21 Pilots performing live for you with 60 people right here at our radio station. So you get both, and that will be coming up at 8. It's a call-in contest, so be aware. Now, we've been pretty much dancing around it the last couple months with Dalton and Tiffany Henyard. Now, we were the first radio station to jump in and tell you 2 years ago what was going on there in the city of Dalton. And the timeline of events started with her taking extravagant vacations using taxpayer money, or they called them business trips, paying $10,000 to go to New York and Vegas and Miami.
First class flights, baby.
Yeah, it's just the money. Follow the money, right? And it was very, very deceiving. She's making $300,000 a year when the average salary in the city of Dalton is $29,000 a year. So, and I just was doing kind of a little recap here of just so much has gone on. Do you realize the FBI started investigating Tiffany Henyard in April?
What? That tracks. They should have started like 3 years ago.
Well, what I'm saying is the subpoenas were given out in May. That's 4 months ago. And she's still in office. People have fallen. Dominoes have started to fall. But she's still there.
In fairness, think about when Diddy's house got raided, then how long it took for them to like seize everything.
Not bad.
Takes time.
But I haven't seen her house get raided.
I've not.
How much lube is in there?
I don't know. I don't know, Brian.
Thank you for asking the real questions, Brian.
That's why I don't work for WGN-TV.
Yeah, you're a real Walter Cronkite.
Where's your lube? It's like, wait, what?
I do ask the real questions. They're just afraid of them.
Mm-hmm.
So, Tiffany Henyard, now the latest. We're going to go to NBC5 here for their story on the latest going on down there in Dalton. I'll let them explain.
The political power struggles continue in South suburban Dalton tonight. The issue brought to court today, the legality of several recent staff appointments made by Mayor Tiffany Henyard. Our Regina Waldrop has the very latest on a hearing that wrapped up just a short time ago.
I'll stop right there for a second because so she appointed 3 people, Tiffany Henyard, to her staff, and then this is the result of what happened.
After a 4-hour hearing, a judge sided with the majority of trustees and the people that the 3 people appointed by Mayor Tiffany Henyard could not take their positions and not even come into Village Hall. 3 new hires in the village of Dalton being challenged in court.
The mayor illegally appointed 3 people illegally without.
She illegally appointed them illegally.
She's under investigation. She was on a spending freeze. And then she hired 3 employees without any approval or anything.
Yeah, and she's, again, she's lost a few of her allies in there. They've taken the fall. And the trustees, who they seem to be fighting with constantly, the poor trustees.
Who don't do nothing, according to her.
That's what she says. And she hired these people, and they can now not go into work, thankfully. And I love this lawyer speaking up here,
New
though.
hires in the village of Dalton being challenged in court.
The mayor illegally appointed 3 people illegally.
Illegally. I got it.
Without a board meeting, without the consent of the board.
The police chief, village attorney, and village administrator, all recently appointed by troubled Mayor Tiffany Henyard. The attorney for a majority of Dalton trustees maintains that Henyard broke the rules, so he's asking a judge to step in and issue a ruling that would temporarily prevent the 3 from working in their positions.
We're absolutely right. He issued a temporary restraining order against Henyard and against all 3 of her appointees, ordered them not to come to Village Hall, and allow Freeman and all the other personnel to do their job.
Some police are also speaking out about what's happening in the village right now. Here's what one officer with 10 years on the force had to say about morale and the new police chief. He does not want us to reveal his identity.
Interesting, he doesn't want his identity revealed.
Ask questions. Follow the money.
Where's his lube?
Yes, where is the lube, sir? But boy, again, this is a guy in the police department talking anonymously about the situation.
Quite a while now. We've kind of been in the middle of everything that's been going on with the mayor and former Chief Lacey and all of that. So we've been kind of like the rope in the middle that everybody's been pulling on and tugging on. So morale is just kind of low right now. We just kind of wish this was over and done with. The feds come in and do what they got to do, and then we can kind of get back to normal, to just being the police in Dalton.
The issue heads back to court on October 9th. Reporting near Daily Plaza, I'm Regina Waldrop, NBC5 News.
You know what it's like? It's like waiting for the White Sox to lose the game.
No kidding.
That's exactly what this is like.
God, it's endless.
I mean, just wait, just take her down so we can all just go to work and not have this fear of repercussions from Tiffany Henyard, the mayor and it's exactly like that. Just waiting for the White Sox to lose.
I just love that. So we're getting texts right now, Brian.
Yes.
And this has been getting quoted, this investigation, as if it's a movie. Somebody just texted Andy and said, "Sir, you're a trustee." And then it wrote, "I still have no comment." And so, these are movie quotes now.
Oh, God.
This is an entire investigation.
We have so much audio from this, and I'm trying to remember, Case, if the...
We'll play the Las Vegas one. Again, it's literally like watching a Step Brothers. We all have our favorite Tiffany Henyard quote.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
And this was from WGN-TV, from their report. So this is that.
Some of those charges are for you, though.
No, sir.
You didn't go to Las Vegas? What is that?
No.
What is that?
You didn't know if you were in Las Vegas?
Of course I do.
Were you?
It's not paid by them.
Did you fly first class to Las Vegas?
No. We've played that clip about 100 times. I forgot he goes, "What is that?"
What
when she
is
goes,
that?
Let's see here. Did you go to Las Vegas with taxpayer money?
You didn't go to Las Vegas? What is that?
Very rarely does a journalist have to ask, "What is that?"
I don't know what to do with it. Okay.
Oh, that's great. Oh, my God.
Do you have access to the One Shining Moment montage? Because Tiffany Henyard, of course, was our Piece of Garbage Madness winner earlier this year, where we ranked all of the terrible things, and Tiffany Henyard came out as the most terrible one. That is sort of her greatest hits montage.
It sure is. And let's do that right now. And after we play this montage for you, the Tyler Joseph Lounge passes are coming up. Here you go. Enjoy.
Hey guys, this is Superman Tiffany A. Henyard. Y'all forget I am the leader. They want to hear from the mayor. If y'all ain't learned that yet, the mayor, not the trustees that don't do nothing.
I still don't have a comment.
Sir, you're a trustee.
But once again, I don't have a comment.
Only judge when you got both sides of the story, not one-sided narratives, which is negative narratives in the media. All the trustees walked out because they couldn't have their way, and that's not how government works.
Some of those charges are for you, though.
No, sir.
You didn't go to Las Vegas?
What is that? What's up? Oh, God.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Here's what's funny, what's going on right now, because as we said, tomorrow we will have Dane Cook and Case's Saul review right around this time on the show. Both those things happening tomorrow in the 8 o'clock, right around the 8 o'clock time. And then coming up in just about 10 minutes, Ticket Blitz Thursday will launch that. And David checked in from Palatine. He's actually not too interested in the 21 Pilots thing. He wants Deftones tickets to the sold-out show at the United Center. And that's what we're doing here. We're giving you every slice of the pie. We try to take care of everybody. And David in Palatine, everybody in Palatine, hang tight. 10 minutes away, we launch Ticket Blitz Thursday. And Deftones tickets for the sold-out show. Already sold out. The show's not till March. We'll get you in there. And Ticket Blitz Thursday goes every hour today, by the way. We'll have another pair at 9. And then Lauren will have tickets and Brian Phillips. So stay here for that. Now, we have you on the phones. The 21 Pilots Maniacs for Tyler Joseph in the lounge, the Q101 Lounge next week.
We say it with love.
Oh, of course. Talk about passionate fan bases in football. Yes, in bands, most passionate fan base, looking at 21 Pilots people. Mm-hmm. So let's just take somebody. We have every line ringing. I'll just talk to Alyssa for a second. Alyssa, ahoy, what's going on with you?
Oh, my God. 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 Hi, Brian. Oh, my God.
Could you imagine if the phone disconnected right now?
Oh, my God.
Whatever you do, protect her.
Oh, my God.
Okay, Alyssa?
Oh, my God. Hi.
Hi, girl.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm shaking. Oh, my God. Hi, guys. Hi, Brian. Hi, Kenzie. Hi, Case. I love you guys. Oh, my God.
Hey.
We love you, too.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay.
All right. That's so nice. And
my God.
Take a deep breath, Alyssa.
Oh, my God. Okay, I'm trying.
Okay, I got big lungs. Do it right with me here, okay? Go.
Okay.
On that count. Okay, breathe in. You were supposed to hold it.
Okay, sorry, Brian.
Just for a couple seconds.
And that was part of the contest. That's some terrible news,
Oh, my
Alyssa.
Okay,
God.
hold their breath the longest.
Oh my God.
Well, listen, tell me why you're feeling like you are right now. Tell me the.
Oh my God.
Try to just.
I love 21 Pilots. I love them so much. I've been a fan for years. I love them. I saw them at the Aragon when they did that tour. And I have a son, and from me, he's a huge fan. And, you know, when the songs come on, he sings them, and I'm taking him to see them next week. And I just love them so much. I love their music. I listen to it all the time. I love them so much.
Do you love us?
I do love you guys. We listen to you guys every morning on the way to school. I just dropped him off at school. We listen to you guys every morning. Every morning he wants me to call and play trivia with Kenzie, but I'm always too nervous. But this, I'm like, I have to do this. I'm obsessed with them.
I'm really afraid to say the next sentence because
What?
I had a physical last week, and they said, be careful with your hearing in these concerts you're going to. Be careful. Make sure you got ear protection at concerts, because I'm afraid how loud this is going to be when I say, Alyssa, you are in the lounge, the Q101 Lounge, with Tyler Joseph and 21 Pilots.
Oh my God, Brian, thank you so much. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. Better than any concert. This is amazing. Like a once in a lifetime. Like, thank you so much. Thank you.
You know what? Honestly, very seriously, it's the least we can do. You listen to the show, you listen to Q101. This is the least we can do for what you invest time and money and things that we do. So listen, Alyssa, we appreciate you. We love you so much. And I really am feeling your vibe right now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. We love listening to you. Thousands, I'm sure millions of people love listening to you guys.
Probably a billion, if I had to guess. But ballpark, probably a billion.
Billions and billions of people.
We're the biggest morning show in the world.
Congratulations, Alyssa. Hang on. Casey's going to get your info, okay?
Oh, my God. Okay. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Kenzie.
You are so welcome, honey.
Yes. Love you.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.